Hey there everyone, welcome back to my kitchen. This is such an exciting video. Number one, because I've moved things around and you are quite literally in my kitchen. It feels kind of like very intimate, like I'm having guests over and you guys are just really like here in the space, which is very exciting. So I thought I'd set up this format today because I wanted to show you what I bought as a kind of a weekly or a week and a half-ish basis grocery haul. This was the setup that made the most sense so I can use the counter space. I know the lighting is not awesome in this corner, but we'll play around with it and see what I can do. I didn't want to turn on the overhead lights because then shadows would be very crazy in here. So one of you had suggested, I think it was Jessica, asked if I could do a grocery haul because, you know, I think it is interesting to see if you're shopping for one person, what do people buy? And of course this will vary a lot depending on if you have dietary restrictions, if you eat from a specific niche of type of food, if you have a preference to certain food styles. So just to make it a little easier for you to watch and understand the video, especially if you're visiting for the very first time over on this channel. Hi, I eat mostly Asian fusion, or I will sometimes do things like like potatoes, like cheesy potatoes. I will do like baked vegetables, roasted vegetables, and that's more what I would consider to be Western style foods. But a lot of times I do cook either Asian food or Asian fusion food, mostly because the ingredients are easier for me to find when I go shop, but I still have a very much Asian / Chinese specific palate. So I also don't have any dietary restrictions, so I'm pretty flexible in terms of what I can eat. However, I don't eat raw food and I don't eat spicy food. So that's kind of where I'm coming from. Okay, enough of the intro spiel. Let's talk about what I bought. So whenever I go grocery shopping, and I was really starting from pretty much an empty fridge. There wasn't a lot of produce or anything in there. I still have some milk and eggs, and I had a whole large bag of carrots, which I always try to keep in stock in my fridge. I have some onions, and that was really about it when it came to produce. So I always go and shop the sale items first, just to keep within a budget. First thing I got was a head of cauliflower. This was a sale item. Again, I will list, because I kept the receipt this time, I will list the pricing for all the foods down below in the information bar, just if you're curious about what prices are like for the average shopping in the Vancouver area. I will say I do tend to almost always shop sale items only, unless it's something like, I know this is a really good product, it's something that I'm really missing, I really want it as a treat, or whatever the case may be. So I bought a head of cauliflower because this keeps for a very long time, and I find that you can use it as a main, or you can use it as kind of a side dish situation. You could cook it more of a Western style, or you can cook it as an Asian style dish as well. And this, like I said, keeps a long time. I got a head of cauliflower. This is actually quite fresh. I also got a little bit of Chinese cabbage. So this is quite a small head of cabbage. They probably peeled off the other layers because it wasn't very good. But this wasn't too bad either. I wanted some so I can make some more Asian style food. So I got one of this. I also bought a, what do you call this? A head, a stalk, a chunk of celery. I don't have celery often, but again, this is one of those things that keeps for quite a long time, and I might make some soup since I have my onions and my carrots, and now I have celery, so that might go down in that manner. But I think it's an easy thing to cook, and it cooks very quickly. So I got celery as well, which is also on sale actually. Then I picked up 3 zucchinis, and I love zucchinis for, again, their flexibility. You will see a lot of things I buy are not leafy greens. Leafy greens don't keep for a very long time, and it can be kind of challenging if you're cooking for one person. You gotta just eat them and eat them and eat them and eat them just to get and finish up the bag before they go bad. So I don't necessarily get a lot of leafy greens. Once in a while I will, but for the most part, more, you know, fridge-friendly vegetables. So I have 3 zucchinis. These were at a great price, and I got 3. I use them in pancakes or Chinese crepes, if you will. You can stir fry them. You can eat them a whole bunch of different ways. You can roast them, and they're very delicious and super easy to cook. Okay, next thing is actually over here. So I'm going to slide out real quick and slide back in and show you because I have it actually in a little jar. Alright, we're back. This is something else that I bought because it was again on sale, and this would be great with as part of a side dish or as a garnish. So this is cilantro, and I don't love the way it is. It's not super duper fresh. I just came home. After I came home, I put it inside a cup with some water, but it's better to grow your own. I just, with the move and everything, I haven't really gotten to growing my own herbs yet, so I just bought a bunch from the store when I was there. I want to have them with some, what is it called? 1,000-year-old eggs or century eggs, pita. So it would be great to have some cilantro for that, and it would be great in soups as a garnish as well. So I did get some of those, and then moving, oh, you know what, let's finish off with the vegetables. I decided to buy a large bag of potatoes. Potatoes are always great to have. They keep for a long time, and I was buying these singles or, you know, in the small bags, but I figured the 10-pound was at a great price, so I got these instead. These are yellow potatoes, and they are they BC grown? No, product of Canada, not BC grown. Either way though, they keep for a long time. They're great as a main or as a side dish, like I mentioned before, with a lot of these items. Okay, then I went and got some yogurt because yogurt was at a good price. I am not particular to a certain brand of yogurt. Sometimes if I want something that's like a super fancy flavor, I'll go and get that. But otherwise, I just shop for whatever is cheapest or whatever is on sale. This is just strawberry yogurt. It does have a whole lot of sugar, but I don't like plain yogurt, so there we go, strawberry yogurt. Then as the last 2 things I got were more of like a snacky treat. I got the no-name brand Ripple Cut potato chips, and this is lightly salted versus very salted, which is usually what potato chips are. These are the Superstore own brands, and by the way, most of this, actually this whole entire grocery haul came from the Real Canadian Superstore, which is, I would say, a good place to shop if you want to look for a good range of deals weekly. And they're just big. You can get everything there, from your produce to your household items, so one-stop shop. So and you can collect points. So I've been shopping there more often than not, and sometimes I'll go to the actual Asian market, but not as frequently. So potato chips, I got a bag of these, and these were real cheap. They were like $1.10 a bag. Walmart has them for a little bit cheaper, like $1 or like 94 cents, but I wasn't close to Walmart. I didn't want to go just for chips, so I bought these. And then as an extra treat, I got myself a box of Whippets. I've never had Whippets until about 10 minutes ago when I started filming this video and was getting set up. I'm like, oh, I want the snack. So I opened these Whippets, and they are so incredibly sweet. So now I kind of regret getting these. They were, again, a sale item, and I wanted to try something, you know, different as a snack. But let me know if you like these, or what do you prefer? I think I like the wagon wheels better, or I like the Dare brand, the puffs with the marshmallows, or the Korean versions. The Korean version of like a wagon wheel. These are just super duper sweet. I'm gonna have to think about how I would eat them, maybe just very sparingly. So this concludes my weekly grocery haul, and this realistically will do me for a good week, maybe a week and a bit, depending on what else I have in my fridge. I almost never shop from completely empty fridge because then you're buying a lot of things that you know, for the sake of just having them to eat instead of shopping a good sale. So you really want to spread out your grocery shopping and evaluate when you should go shopping. Of course, always try and look for a good deal. Alright, that is our video for today. I hope that you enjoyed. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen. It was so nice having you. leave any questions and comments and recommendations for videos down below in the comment section. I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Until next time, have an awesome week, you guys, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!